possibly most controversial video thus far on this channel. As you guys can clearly read by the title, today we won't be tapping on a cigarette, we won't be burning it, we will be consuming a cigarette today. This is not my first time in my life doing a cigarette, this is actually the second time, but it has been nearly 3 years since I tried my first and last one. So without further ado, let's do this. Man, it smells disgusting. I'm not inhaling this crap, by the way, so I'm so sorry. A vape, totally fine. An MJ, totally fine. But I'm not doing this stuff. Cheers. So much for not inhaling. Anyways, welcome. This was the only setup I can unfortunately do with a good decent background. I am in my living room right now because I don't want to do it in my bedroom. This is where I sleep. First time a cigarette, I think it was almost nearly 3 years ago. I had met up with this woman in the forest. She was a smoker. I didn't know that answer before. She offered me, I said, yeah sure, why not? Didn't like it. I actually got a massive headache that day. But it's quite nice. But I wouldn't want to smoke this every day. I mean, I just can't imagine somebody waking up and the first thing to do is grab a cigarette. Like, that's mad addiction. Yet you can also say at the same time, yeah, but then you can say the same about somebody grabbing the phone first instant. I'd rather be an addict to my phone than this. Well, I mean, I guess both are in their own ways really bad. Cheers. It's actually not a bad cigarette. I don't think this video will be very long. Otherwise it would be called smoking cigarettes, not cigarette individual, obviously. I got a drink here, by the way. Please don't be surprised by me making this video. Considering what I've made on this channel thus so far, this shouldn't come as a surprise. I was first kind of skeptical about like, should I make it or not, but then I was like, you only live once, I suppose. Like, the weird thing is, this one, for some odd reason, it doesn't smell, nor does it have that nasty like syrup type of taste with some branded cigarettes, in my opinion at least. When you smell them, they smell like pancake syrup, like, you know, like a gasoline version, like kerosene or something like that, what they put in an airplane, that basically. So anyways, I had kids back at the school, right, during high school. Like, you'd be surprised, I don't know if it's like the same in your country, for example, like America, but a lot of kids slash teenagers smoke nowadays. Like, majority of them do vapes. The majority of them don't do cigarettes because it's difficult to get. You have to, as a grown up, but a vape you just order online. In some cases you don't even have to ask ID. I mean, I've seen it myself. Boss man selling it in the shop for £10. Jesus Christ, come on. He doesn't care as long as he gets a little bit of money, you know. Boss man referring to UK slang, just to let you know, but we don't use that here luckily. It's not that different than a cigar, I find. It's literally the same taste like a cigar. The thing is, when doing something like this for the first time, we often as individuals get done due to peer pressure. If that's the case, nada. And you don't want to smoke it all the way to the end, you want to smoke it somewhere till the quarter of it. But anyways, I had a dude in my class, I'm not going to mention his name, but he used to be addicted to this stuff. He was, I think, 16, 17 when I went to school with him. I'm not even kidding. He would often get exclusive access to the outside of our school, just so that he can have his hit. That's how addicted he was, in a way of, in I think 2 hours time he would smoke 4 or 5 cigarettes. It's like 2, 3 every hour. Like he just couldn't handle it. Like when the bell used to go, first thing he did, he grabbed his bag, cigarettes and went outside to smoke. Sometimes I'd seen him even light it inside before exiting the perimeter. He was a nice kid though. I hope he's doing well in life though. I don't speak to him by the way. Got eventually so bad that he started coughing blood. And I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. You coughing blood, that ain't good. He said, I don't know how it comes. I said, well, you do smoke a lot. Like, a smoker smokes a lot, but he smoked sometimes a pack in a day. And when I say day, he used to smoke a pack in 6 hours. Like, that's, as a non-smoker, so crazy, you know. It's bizarre. Back in the days, my father used to be in the military. He used to smoke as well, but not because it was cool. Back then, in those times, it was done due to boredom. You know, there was nothing to do when you had nothing to do. So what do? You mess around and do this. Eventually, it comes from playing around with to needing it. And I'd always told my mom, and I promised him I would never get addicted to these. Like, I have told her often, listen, I will have to do smoke videos once a while because people like them. I don't necessarily like doing this, but it's like once in a few months, no harm done, no foul. My teeth are healthy, I'm healthy, I don't smoke outside the videos. Except if you got me on Snapchat on my private story, you can see that I vape. But I only vape like once in a couple of weeks, just to let the stress get away. You know, sometimes life can get stressful, you need a little hit to take it away. That's what I do. It's so disgusting. It's really nasty. I'm just not inhaling due to the fact that I don't want a nicotine rush. I do not want a headache. And because I'm driving off in 2 days' time, I don't want to get sick in those 2 days, so I'm doing it safe regardless. But as you know, like the last video for example, I had sold my tiny house, for those who don't know. I made some really nice profit on it. Goddamn. I'm laughing at all these people saying that tiny houses are not future investments. Boy oh boy, foolish of you to say that. I mean, obviously not all house is worth investing in. You gotta know that that's common knowledge. You know, if you buy a house that's on 1,000 and it's completely destroyed, you gotta, you know, to get a whole new structure, but that adds a couple $100K to the property, so it doesn't matter. But in my case, my place, I had bought it 2 years ago for $39,500, so about $42,000, and I sold it for €55,000, which is I think $58,000. Like after all expenses, I'll make 10-12,000 profit. I mean, that's insane, right? That's crazy. Like the property values are so insane. They hold their value or they increase in value. Obviously, sometimes a property decreases in value due to low asking. Like there's high command of houses, but there's low asking of a certain house. I mean, you see it happen all the time. My house is up for sale for $635, and then 5-4 months later, from $635 it goes to $595. Because there's no interest in that house due to the fact that people probably think it's overpriced. Like in some cases, I found a house in Tilburg, I think it's the bottom of the Netherlands. €635,000. It's a corner house. A corner house always automatically gets extra space, garden, and in some cases has extra building, right? This was a regular ass house, nothing special, nothing added on the side, just a bigger garden. So I'm thinking over it, $635. Whoever buys that is a moron. I'm sorry. Because with that amount of money, you can literally build a mansion. But some people are willing to pay for it, so who am I to say, right? Just like some people are willing to pay more for a tiny house than it's actually worth. Would I ever pay that much? No. But then yet again, you got no choice if you really want it. It's demand, it's what the market is asking. It's what people are willing to pay as well. So it's give and go, I suppose. I'm gonna have to be very honest. I don't think it was that bad. I'm not gonna do this often. I just, it's something about cigarettes, like the whole thought of how much money they make on people. Oh my god. It is insane how much this makes money. Like obviously it's a big big thing obviously in the world. Like in some countries, they promote it on TV. That is not allowed on Dutch TV. I don't know if it applies to the whole of EU, I'm gonna assume so, but yeah, I don't know, but you would never find a advert in the Netherlands that advertises cigarettes. Not allowed. Yet, alcohol, they do. But that's also a different story, I think. It's very cold in here. Anyways, let's not end the video. It's too short. So this was my first cigarette in a very long time. I have no nicotine rush, which is phenomenal. Like I said, I'm not gonna inhale here because these upcoming 2 days are very crucial to me for my car license. And the first time that I did a cigarette was at the time that I had a headache as well. Like all afternoon I had a big headache, and the stuff's addictive. I mean, that's just the truth. I'm doing it here for your entertainment. I am not here or saying in this video, oh yeah, I definitely recommend you try it. Not once have you heard me say that in this video. So before you complain and say, oh man, my daughter's son is watching this, he's not 18, well then that's your goddamn issue. As a parent, you need to control what your kid's watching. I don't control that. So don't be mad at me. That's your problem, not mine. Obviously, if you got kids, I don't recommend them my channel to begin with, because it's not, I wouldn't want to say it appropriate, but yeah, it's inappropriate. This isn't a channel made for kids. That's why I tell people often, listen, I am not a kid anymore. Eventually, audience will grow up, and you have to adapt and go with them. You know, you gotta go with the changes, but people sometimes don't understand that. Did you know in a single cigarette there's more than 70 plus ingredients? You'd assume I think it's just a filter with a little bit of wrap outside filled with tobacco and it's done. You will be surprised. Or if I've got to say, which is worst, a cigar or a cigarette? A cigar definitely, because it's pure raw tobacco, and you can get that from there. Well, you can get anything from this, but a cigar in chances that like disease type stuff. So I gotta say, the cigar is very nice, but it just smells like, it's just disgusting how it smells. I'm just gonna be straight up honest. I don't like the smell of cigars, but I do like it once in a while. Anyways, I think that is the end of this video. I'm not gonna waste more of your time. I'm not gonna waste more of my time. Amazing. At least this year I'll be renovating my place. So yeah, you better stay tuned. Make sure you go down the link in the description to go follow me on Instagram, because Friday I will announce if I pass or don't pass for my license. I got good luck. I got good hope. Just the thing is, I just mustn't underestimate it, obviously. That is the most, if not important thing, like don't underestimate certain stuff like that. But then I look at it as, hey, if these morons got the license, I should get it as well.